Religion. Ooh, we all love this shit, don't we? But let's relate it to the universe too, since God in heaven is kind of a universe perspective in a way. Now, Christianity is funny because most Christians are good people. You know, they're becoming less good because, of course, it's the 21st century and most people are becoming worse at whatever their belief is in anyway. So Christians are becoming greedier and more selfish and condescending, but they mean well for the most part. You know, I've been to churches and whatever, but it's just funny that if Jesus were around today, wouldn't he be a socialist Democrat? Besides the abortion thing, obviously he would be right there with Republicans on that, but everything else Jesus stood for are what Democrat, liberal, socialists stand for. Yet most Christians are Republican, conservative, you know, white, middle, upper middle class, and wealthy. It's like weird. Do you guys not see that Jesus would hate you more than most atheists? You know, because a lot of atheists and people that are drug users actually have more heart and do better for more people. It's been proven. Poor people give more. You know, middle-class people even tip more than rich people. It's so ironic and twisted bullshit how these Christians are sometimes. And there's so many other religions that are retarded too. It's like, how do people believe in their religion? There's no way any of them are fully true. Some are so untrue, it's ridiculous. But people don't know what to do with their life, so they got to worship something. Oh, that's what keeps me going. It's like, you fucking weirdo. You know, in the Bible, you know, there's no dinosaurs mentioned in there. Even, you know, my Bible-thumping friends mention that. Like, you know, I'm like, yeah, you know why? Because it's a goddamn fucking story. People had so much time on their hands and they use their minds, unlike we do now. Now we use computers, but they use their minds to think of stories, and everything was so amazing and they had no explanation of it. There was not enough science to prove why the stars were there and how big everything was. So they figured some godly thing had to happen, and that's what it is. So the Bible was written. It's like, oh my God, no one walked on water. There was no Adam and Eve. There's no fucking way. Don't be stupid. It's okay to believe in Jesus. Yeah, you know, most likely he existed and was a great man. He was the Martin Luther King, John F. Kennedy of the time. And there wasn't many people on the planet, and he was so amazing. He washed the feet of prostitutes. How many conservatives are agreeing with prostitutes? So fuck you. I mean, you can be Christian, but don't be giving me this Jesus stuff when you're so anti what Jesus stood for. And that's a lot of you, so... You know, God has a plan meant to be that. Again, it's optimistic bullshit. There is no plan. Everything is moment to moment. You're born white, black, you know, like Asian. There's no plan for that. There's no plan to be born with a physical defect or a mental disorder. Why would a God want that? There is no fucking plan. If there is a God, there could be. I'm not an atheist. I'm open-minded. But he, she, or it has nothing to fucking do with what's going on down here. Praying doesn't do dick. All it does is, it's like meditation. It's positive energy for your brain. So praying's good, but it doesn't do dick. Like these football players that point it to the sky when they make a field goal. It's like, come on. George Carlin did a routine on that. Like, oh, Jesus maybe dropped the baton. You never see him cursing Jesus when they make mistakes. Fuck you. No one is in control but you. A God might have created all this. You know, it is pretty beautiful and amazing, but... You can say and do whatever you want. Just be a good person, and that's all you can do. Praying, and there's nothing meant to be or set in stone, karma, fate. You know, God, people always say that in relationships, you know. And it's like, no, just everything's timing and coincidence. Moment to moment, you know. It's like, fuck, get real. You know, afterlife, there could be, too. A lot of people say they see relatives in the light. So I lean toward, yeah, hopefully there is some kind of heaven. I really do hope so, because too many people are fucked in this world being alive amongst the billions. Too many people are fucked. It's so unfair. So I'd love it if there's a heaven, and everybody gets called on it. You know, like the God and angels line you up and in front of all the dead souls, call you out on everything. Praise you for things you never got rewarded for, and rip on you for things you got away with. God, so many people would be fucked. I wouldn't, because I'm pretty honest and I've been a good person. I've done some crazy shit. You know, he'd be calling me out on some stuff, but it's never hurt anyone else. So many other people have hurt other people. It's fucking ridiculous. So, I would love that if there was some unbiased eternal justice system, godly thing that does happen after we die, but we don't know. We might just turn to dust and this whole life was pointless. So in that case, why not be the next Jimi Hendrix or something and become famous? At least then you leave your mark. That's the way I look at it. Hell, I doubt there's a hell. There might be a heaven prison, but hell just doesn't make any sense. Come on. It's just people want it to exist because bad people need to be punished. No, most bad people get away with it. And again, if there's no heaven, they got away with it and never got punished, Fuck. And the Big Bang, yeah, that's where things seem weird. Scientists say the Big Bang started with the atoms colliding or something, but what started the atoms? What started the bang? No one ever goes back before the bang. Everyone's like, Big Bang started 13 billion years ago, and that's what created all this, and I get it. Things have evolved and taken its course. So a God might have done the Big Bang, but what created the God that created the Big Bang? No one's really mentioned that. Why 13 billion years ago, all of a sudden something decided to be created, this gigantic universe out of nothing? What was nothing too? Was it black still? So the universe is freaking amazing, way more amazing than religion and other dumb beliefs. It's like, wow, the wowness out there. Watch shows on the universe if you really want to fuck with your mind and look how pointless we are down here. And I don't know. It's just, we don't know. So religion just cracks me up, man. It's just, we're on this little blue ball that's floating around in this gigantic galaxy on the edge of it. It's so unsymmetrical and random, and there's billions of other galaxies. There's obviously other life out there. 100%, no question. That's believable over any God or any of the Bible shit by far. I mean, billions of galaxies with billions of stars. There's other planets, there's life, no question. Because the perfect climates, the odds are it 100%. So that's believable, aliens and shit, more than God and all this other karma, fate, meant to be, and God has a plan. Fuck you, shut up.